Hi Dragons, I'm Tim and this is Matt and we are the founders of Homethings. We're here today to ask for a £50,000 investment in return for a 2% stake in our company. We started Homethings when we realised that the typical bottle of household cleaner is 90% water and just 10% the stuff that actually cleans. We use these bottles once and then chuck them out, meaning that the average household in the UK gets through around 60 of these plastic bottles every single year. Inside those plastic bottles is 60 of our effervescent refill tabs. Each one of those could be used to refill a bottle over and over again using just tap water at home.
The 5-gram tablet is enough to create 500 millilitres of our powerful cleaning solution, which allows customers to receive their refills conveniently through the letterbox.
In the 3 months that we've been live, we've generated over 55k of sales. Just drop the tab in.
In true Blue Peter style, here's one that we made earlier.
Guys, I love this. You won't be at all surprised. Can I ask you about the environmental issues? How clean is the content of the actual tabs?
All of the ingredients are biodegradable. We've had them put through toxicology risk assessments and they all received a low risk score.
And the pack that it's in, what are your environmental credentials that enable you to actually verify this little pouch?
It's a home compostable material.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to keep trying to catch you out, but so far...
Guys, we've heard about sustainability, all the good things you're doing. But at the end of the day, what does it cost?
We're only selling online at the moment, so the starter pack's in 2 different prices. It retails at £28 for non-subscribers and £24 for subscribers.
Right, so you're targeting a very eco-friendly consumer. You've taken £55,000 in sales. You've got to convince me that your model is going to work.
Well, I think that part of the market is massively growing, Tuka. We've always had this aspiration that we wanted to be a mass market product, which is why we've priced our refill tabs so competitively.
So if I went to buy the equivalent from one of the supermarkets, what would be the price difference?
On a per litre basis, the 2 leading eco brands in the UK, one is £3.66 per litre and the other is about £5 per litre. For our subscribers, we're about £3.33 per litre.
So guys, you're here valuing the business at about £2.5 million. You've done about £50,000 in sales. Why have you got such a valuation?
The money that we're asking for today is part of a larger round.
So tell me about your round. How much are you raising in total?
So up to 350k in total, of which we've already got 295 of that.
And so you're coming here in the den with the same valuation, or you're providing a better valuation?
With the same valuation, because we have to offer everybody the same terms because they've already agreed to that.
But we're not everybody.
So look, I mean, the thing is this. As a Dragon, we're coming to add value to turbo boost your business into growing and opening our doors and contacts and network and distribution, etc.
We'll obviously have to wait to hear what, if there are any offers and what they might be, and then we'll have to have a discussion about that.
I think the way that you've put it together is really good. I love the fact that you've even come up with the compostable packets. So I'm going to get in on this fast. I believe that I can help you stratospherically change this business very, very quickly. And to that end, I'm going to make you an offer. And I'm going to offer you all of the money. However, I want 10% of the business. But I could put £50,000 of the capital you're asking for into your fundraise at the 2%. And you two guys, you give me 8% of advisory shares in equity. So you keep your shareholders in the company happy. And that's an amazing story for them. I've managed to get Peter Jones And we've made a commitment as founders of the company. We've given our shares to him to incentivise him to do a great thing for our business. So there's my offer to you, which I'd love you to accept straight away before asking any other dragon.
Look, I think to scale this, you really need to get your subscription model right. And I have a hugely growing subscription business in terms of vitamins. So I really understand this space and I know how to help you guys. So I'm going to join you on that journey and offer you all of the money at 10%, and happy to have similar terms of what Peter's worked out.
Guys, I do think something like infomercial is your key way to recruiting customers. And I think that too, being able to tell the story is way more powerful than putting this on a shelf in a retail store. And I know exactly how to do that. So I would be prepared to make you an offer for 10% of the business. I would also want the same level of terms as what Peter and Tej are offering.
Thank you very much for the offer.
Guys, there's potential in the product. So I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to give you all the money for 8%. So that's 2% through your funding, and the balance can be advisory shares.
Okay, thanks very much.
This is the journey I think you've got ahead of you. You've got a very pure new product. So the good news is you're ahead of the game. But I think the most important thing you've got at the moment is to tell your story as quickly as possible. I think I would be a perfect match for you. And I have the authenticity that I think you've got and need to get across. So I'm going to make you an offer for all of the money, but I want 5% of the business. First
of all, thanks to you all for your offers. We just wanted to clarify something with your offer, Deborah, if it was on the similar terms to what everybody else has offered.
I would be happy to work it out. Absolutely happy.
Guys, before you say something, Tej and Peter, are you interested in the three of us getting together for 2.5% each, but you'd have 3 dragons instead of 1? That's if Tej and Peter agree, of course.
And that's if you think 3 dragons are better than 1.
You know, I sit here and know my strengths and also know my weaknesses. I think I can offer a lot to the business. The one thing that I wouldn't have is the eco-credential that Deborah has that none of the rest of us have.
Yeah.
Oh.
And for you to oversee that, I think was a massive failing there.
But this is about running the business. This is not about waving the flag.
Would it throw the cat amongst the pigeons if I gave you something different? From an ethical perspective, I don't think there is anybody better than Deborah. And the only chance I've got to even have a snippet of getting an opportunity to be part of it is to throw out the fact that I would be willing to offer you half of the money, £25,000, for 2.5%. That's only if Deborah, you know, it's a small amount of equity, and I know that it dilutes Deborah too, so it might make it less attractive. But I'm holding on for dear life right now. And it's only down to the fact that I know that I'm completely riding on Deborah's shirt tails here. That's the only...
Please, did somebody record that? Peter Jones has just said he's riding on my shirt.
And you have no idea how painful that was to say that out loud.
Can I just ask Deborah, with Peter's offer, would you be willing to share that with him?
Peter and I have a lot of investments together. And we actually do work very well together. So, yeah, I'm happy to share.
OK, we'd love to accept your offer, Deborah and Peter.
Yes!
Excellent.
Thank you.
Good, good. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased
well
about
done.
that.
Thanks for that.
Right.